Good morning, everybody. It's Alicia. Be blissful. Okay, it's gonna be humid here today. So let's put together a humidity resistant look. Let's do this. All right, so first I'm gonna use Mattifying face primer. And you can use it just by itself. If you are not, you don't really want to wear makeup, but you want to control your shine on any given day, just put on mattifying primer. It's going to seal in your skincare and seal your pores to keep your skin nice and smooth and even looking, and smooth out your wrinkles, and it's going to give your makeup a smooth place to lay on. It's really creating the perfect canvas for your makeup. So it's locking in skincare and keeping makeup out of your pores. And then, of course, if you use the mattifying, you're going to get more of a matte look. If you use hydrating, you're going to get more of a dewy look. And if you just use the normal, kind of just normal, right? Okay, I just sprayed traditional setting spray on top of my primer. And that is a trick for those of us with mature skin. I'm 45, and if you use traditional setting spray on top of your primer, it helps even out those fine lines and wrinkles even more. So you want to let your primer and setting spray dry before you put anything on top of it. It doesn't take long at all. Just like that, we're done. Okay, so now to really beat humidity, you want Serum Plus Foundation. It is first and foremost an anti-aging skin foundation, which is why it's called Serum Plus. So it's really an anti-aging serum with foundation in it. It's also designed specifically to be heat and humidity resistant, as well as help plump up your skin, help avoid and prevent environmental damage that happens just from being out in the day. And you can use this as light coverage, medium, or full coverage. Totally depends on what you want. The difference is what brush you would use. So this is the kabuki brush, which is going to give you definitely much more of a fuller coverage. The tighter the brush, the tighter the coverage is going to be. So if you wanted more of a light look, I would use the concealer brush, powder concealer brush, because it's going to give you a lighter look. If you really want medium, you could use kabuki brush or the powder puff brush. Either one would be fantastic. And you can see it doesn't take much, and you just tap, tap, dab, dab. That's going to give you more even coverage versus just swiping. You definitely want to make sure you get up into your hairline with your coverage. And if you're not, I'm using what am I using today? Eyelet. If you're not sure what color you are, say consult, and I will take care of you. Do not worry. It is super easy. I love to color match, and I have every color that we have. So, okay, perfect. All right, next up, we are going to be using anti-aging concealer. You really don't need a lot of concealer. All right, so this is specifically made to be an anti-aging protecting concealer. Promise you, you don't need much. Because if you put too much on, it's going to sit in your fine lines and wrinkles and crease. So I'm taking my pink blending bud, and I spritzed it with a little bit of rose water, which has the antimicrobial properties in it and calming properties. And so I'm just gonna gently buff that in on my eyelid and then come down in a soft triangle to really elongate the eye. Just like that. And my anti-aging concealer, really all of my products aren't just makeup products, they're skincare products. So if your makeup is not also first and foremost an anti-aging skincare product, giving you the skin that you want, we need to chat stat. But look how natural that looks, right? But I'm pulling up my eyes. And I promise you don't need a lot. And when you're spreading makeup with a blending bud, you want to wet the blending bud. I really like to use rose water because it has antimicrobial properties in it. You can also just use water. You would just squeegee it out so that it was just damp. But you can see how beautifully smooth that goes on when we do it like this. And then just to give a little bit of a soft highlighting effect, we're gonna go right there. And we'll just do little dab right there in the middle. I feel like the little, what sour cream is it where they're like a dab will do ya? Am I really old? Does anyone remember what I'm talking about? So right down the middle. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and gently kind of spread it around also. Just really gently around the nasal area. But that's gonna give a really nice highlight, especially right down the middle. Perfect. Okay, here's another little trick. You can either use a dry blending bud, or I'm just gonna use the bottom of this one since it's not wet, and make fun of face. And gently dab, because it's gonna pick up any extra product that, if you don't pick up, is gonna grab, like sit in your fine lines and wrinkles, okay? Super easy trick. All right, next up, we're gonna set this for the humidity. Okay, traditional setting spray. Purple blending bud, the bigger one. Translucent setting powder. We are going to dab this in all the places which you know are gonna be oily, or I have a couple of doctor's appointments today, so I'm gonna be wearing a mask. So this is a great way to really make sure that your makeup is gonna just stay perfectly in place all day. And yes, because it's super humid here in Georgia, I'm gonna go all over my face, depending on where you live. I promise you we are gonna knock all of the extra off, but very, very gently. We're just gonna take the fan brush and just super gentle, knock that off. That's a great way to help beat heat and humidity, just to use the setting spray to help add another layer. Because really, when it's this hot and this humid, you want to use as many powder products as possible. Perfect, perfect. One of the other things I'm gonna do is grab Complexion Plus Powder Foundation, and I'm using it in the color Eyelet, but honestly, I could go up to Taffeta just to give a little bit more color, especially in the summer. I don't know what I did right there. Interesting. Very interesting. And this is going to help add a little bit of extra color and help soak in the extra oil and shine to help prevent it. But look, we've got like a great, nice canvas going on here. Now we're gonna add back in features with some color. Okay, so this is Sisterly. It is a beautiful pink. And so you just put it on your cheeks and you head right to the top of your ear. Okay, just like that. Super easy. And you wanna make sure you blend it into the hairline. But see how super easy that is? Right, and you can play with it. If you like more of a pop of color, go ahead and put a little bit more on. If you like less, you can put a little bit less on. All right, I'm gonna use matte bronzer, and this is in the light, and I'm gonna come right under that cheekbone, right in that hollow, and that is all you do to contour. But see the difference? Looks fantastic. And we're gonna do the, hey, I just lost 5 pounds by outlining my chin look. Thank you very much. And then along the top hairline, and make sure you blend into the hairline for this. I've seen a lot of people recently like put it right here. You want it to go into the hairline, and if you're like me, it's a great way to actually cover up your grays until you get your hair done on Wednesday. Okay. So now we're gonna do our nose. We're just gonna outline. So why do we do these things? You absolutely do not have to. It makes a big difference in pictures and videos. The reason why is because that lens from the camera or the video takes your 3-dimensional face and makes it 1-dimensional. So by adding back colors, we're able to show the dimensions in your face, like everything that makes you unique. So I do not believe that makeup should define you. I believe that makeup should enhance you, not define you. Okay, so this is my brand new Brazen Highlighter. You can actually use this for eyeshadow. You can use it for blush as well. So right now I'm just gonna use it as highlighter, and it just goes right on top of your cheekbone, on top of your blush. But it's a powder versus a cream, because in the heat and humidity, you do not want cream anything, really. I mean, it's gonna melt off your face. If the first 3 ingredients of your makeup are wax, we need to chat stat, because that's just, everyone knows in Georgia, that just means your face is gonna literally melt off. Like, that's not cool. All right, so this is my Frosty Highlighter. It's sold out right now, but I love it, so I'm gonna use it. I really like to use it right on the nose, just really gently, and then right at the tip of the nose, very gently. But see how cute that is? See how it just kind of blends all in and picks up. And whoops, knocked my finger over there. So the next thing we're gonna do is grab a setting brush, traditional setting spray, and we are just going to tap and blend in the highlights, the contours. And this setting spray is all setting powder is really gonna help set your look. One of the other things I love to do is take a blending brush and tap translucent setting powder under my eyes. Perfect. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and do my eyebrows. And because it's so hot and humid, I've switched to eyebrow powder versus the Sculpt & Style pencil. Of course, I love the Sculpt & Style pencil. When it is this hot out, I prefer powder. And I do love the ability to really create fine featherweight strokes with the spoolie brush. So this is the color Auburn. I have blonde, auburn, light brown, brown, and black. I actually switch between auburn and brown. I have used light brown before as well. And if you have any questions as to what color you think is gonna work best for you, that's why I'm here. Stay consult. I love to chat. I'm Southern. All right, I'm just gonna pull that through. I really get them shaped exactly how I want them. Don't obsess over your eyebrows too much. The truth is they are never ever going to 100% match. So you get them where they're looking good, how you like them, and then you move on. Promise, promise, promise. So Prime and Set Micro Mist is a must for the heat and humidity. Do you have to use that much? No. You can go in an X and then a T, but I live in Georgia. Yes, we need it. That's a new product this year, and I love it. I have tested it in the heat in Florida. I've tested it in 109-degree heat in Georgia. It works. The micro mist is specifically made for heat and humidity. So I absolutely love it as a finishing micro mist. I do still love the traditional setting spray for doing the after face primer and with translucent setting powder to really set a look, because this comes out really as a spray, right? This is truly a micro mist, right? So just the difference. Okay, so I'm gonna use my favorite liquid eyeshadow color, which is exclusive for this month. It's brand new. It's called Promising. It is a matte beige. It is beyond gorgeous. You can use your fingers, you can use a brush, whatever makes you happy. But I love this color. I've used it so much that I actually ordered another one last night because this color looks so wonderful on everyone. You can wear it just by itself. I mean, look how beautiful and natural that is. It's really just lovely. The perfect base for any look. And why am I using liquid eyeshadow? Because these are waterproof, which is totally what you want in the heat and humidity. I'm gonna go ahead and use just a tiny bit of Adored, which is a matte chocolate brown, and it's also exclusive this month. And I'm just kind of using my fingers. I am gonna grab a brush and just soften that up. But these are so easy to work with. They're very malleable, so they're easy to move with your fingers, with a brush. and they're easy to blend. You can put powder eyeshadow on top of them if you would like to. They're just really fantastic. Easy to work with and waterproof, so you can wear them all summer. Parties, weddings, work. Even if you're one of the people who like wears makeup to the beach, yep, this is what you want because it's waterproof and it's just not gonna go anywhere. You know, and you can, it's really up to you as to how dark you want it to be. Because you can absolutely keep it light, just put on a little bit, and if you want to darken it up, you certainly can. But they're so easy to work with. That's one of the things that I love about them. And they're easy to layer on and mix together. They just provide a really great look. So I'm just using a blending brush just to soften it up. Give it a nice, easy feel. Really nice and soft. The fluffier your brush, the softer your look is going to be. So if you're doing like fine detailed work, you would use like a crease brush or even an eyeliner brush to get that really, that extra look that you wanted. You know what I'm gonna do? Why not? Let's see, give me a second. I'm gonna grab, where's Businesslike? I'm gonna grab Businesslike. And put Businesslike just in the middle. Right there. Just to give it an extra fun pop of summer. Oh, that's cute. Look at that. Oh, 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 oh. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay, so that's that. All right, so now I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna use Optimistic, which is one of my all-time favorites. To me, it's like a staple. Everybody should have Optimistic. And we're just going to put this on the inner corner of the eye. You could also do this with the Brazen Highlighter that I put on my cheeks. You could use the Frosty Highlighter that I put on my nose in place of this. Abounding is also a beautiful color to use for this. And then we put it on our Cupid's bow. Because well, you can already see it like starts to highlight it, but once we put our lips on, you will see how it really helps make it pop, make your lips pop. So this I'm just putting right in the middle of the eye, like where the middle of your cornea is with Optimistic, and it helps draw attention to your eyes, and then you just simply blend. It's a really small movement. It's just a minor detail that makes a huge difference. Perfect. All right, let's put some, I'm gonna put some eyeliner on today. We're gonna do dip and draw, which is super easy. It is a liquid eyeliner with a fantastic tiny little point. And don't be scared of liquid eyeliner. If you can use a pen or pencil to write, I promise you can use liquid eyeliner. One of the best things about liquid eyeliner is you do not have to pull on your eyes. Every time that you pull on your eyes to put on eyeliner, you are increasing wrinkles and fine lines. So we want to do everything we can to keep you from pulling on your eyes. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and use the Prime and Set Micro Mist again before I put on mascara. It's an extra layer for my face, extra layer for my eyes, and it's definitely easier, I think, to do that prior to putting on mascara. So today, it's hot and humid, so I'm going with Lash Primer and Epic 4D Mascara. So, Lash Primer is going to help condition your lashes with biotin and keratin. You condition your hair, you need to condition your lashes and your eyebrows. And there are a couple ways to do that. One, with my liquid marine collagen. 2, with Lash Primer that I'm using right now. 3, with Lash Serum. And you can put the Lash Serum on your eyelashes and your eyebrows. And this Lash Primer is going to condition lashes. It's also going to give you instant length and width on your lashes. The Lash Serum is going to work. You can use it morning, night, anytime really. I like to use it at night. It is absolutely going to help your lashes grow thicker and longer, your eyebrows as well. Because as we age, you know, the hair on our head thins out. So do our eyelashes and our eyebrows. So all of my mascara is going to come out with, you know, a good amount of product on it. I suggest removing that product so that you can layer without getting clumps. So I go down first and then come back up. You can absolutely use Twisted or 4D mascara and then put Epic waterproof on top. Today, I'm just going with Epic waterproof. But this waterproof mascara is not going to go anywhere. You can go in the ocean with it, rainstorm, 109-degree heat, humidity. You can play tennis with this mascara off, and it is not going to go anywhere. I can't stand runny makeup, especially runny mascara, and this is the only waterproof mascara that I've ever used that does not run, ever. So for me in Atlanta in the summer, it's a must. It's a must, it's a must. All right. I hope everyone had a great Father's Day. I got to see my dad, so that was really nice. We had a nice time. Let's see. I promise you will put mascara on faster than I do. There we go. Perfect, perfect, perfect. See, now we have lashes. Looking good. Okay, last thing, lips. I'm going to use a Polite lip liner primer, which is a light caramel color. So I line my lips and then fill in. Because it's a primer as well as a liner, when you put it all over your lips, it's going to make your lip product stay on 2 to 3 times longer. And you can actually even wear it by itself if you want to, or put a gloss on top of it. Anything like that. I'm gonna go ahead and put Well-To-Do on top. Which is a beautiful natural color. You could absolutely leave it like this. I'm gonna pop a little bit of extra color on there today. This is an exclusive shade this month called Poolside. It's a hot pink. It's fantastic for the summer. So that's just on lightly, gives you a little bit of color. Right, just a little bit. Beautiful little and natural kind of pink going on. If you want to make it pop, just put more. Ta-da! We are all done. Okay. I am off to a doctor's visit. If you have any information about any products that I used today, just a consult. I will later on today. I apologize, I don't have time because I'm running out of the door. I will put in a link to all of the products that I used. I did bundle them up so that you save a ton of money and get the absolute best deal, because I always want my clients to get the best deal. All right, you guys, let me know if you have any questions. Have a wonderful day. I will see you later.